Where's the camera? Where's the camera? There we go. Hello. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 2 of Getting Over It with me, Scruffy Joe. The game about not losing your stuff when things get frustrating. Because this game is pure frustration. Pure, unadulterated frustration. So I got to roughly where I am now last time, and then I hoiked myself up in the air and landed back at the very start. So this time, if I can just get him to land on this, that's where I want. This time, we're going to start again, and it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Because I'm just going to go, hi! Ta-da! So there we go. This is the second area of Getting Over It. Here we are back in our hammer. We've got the kind of radioactive looking muck fridge followed by the straight upper wall ascent. Now this is quite good fun. I just made that look really easy. In actual fact, it took about probably 10 goes to manage to achieve that the first time. And then when I got up here, I spent ages hitting this with a hammer, thinking it looked like it should be movable and I should be able to get it out of the way, and how am I going to fit between these two things here? And then I realised I'm being an idiot, and in actual fact what you actually have to do is... Whoops! You have to swing yourself along underneath, which of course requires you to do things backwards. Whoop. That was better. And there we go. And then don't... I don't feel like I'm giving tutorial tips and advice here, but basically when you're betting your hammer here, if you bang it into this wall by mistake, you fly off and land on the very, very bottom of the ground, which is not a good thing. So here we are. We're now up the first bit of mountain, whoopsie days, and we're kind of into the second stage. We've done the little vertical ascent up that weird rocky climb, and there's a couple of things going on here, and you can sort of picking a path, and I'm not quite sure which is the right one because I get a bit stuck, so I'll show you both. On the one hand, we have over here, you can go up. Whoops. No! Whoa! If you fall off that white bit at the bottom, you're toast. You're all the way back to the very beginning. Oh no, like that. Jeez. Okay. No! So anyway, here we are at the bottom of the mountain. And we'll just see if we've managed to learn anything from what we've done so far. Really, I think possibly the only thing that you can really learn from this is that ultimately it's totally pointless. And there's no sense at all in getting upset by anything that happens in this game. That's the real lesson. It's just remembering that that's the real lesson and not really shouting really loudly, so loudly that your children come and ask you if you're okay. Well, that looked suspiciously competent there for a second. I mean, I'm almost tempted to just make an edit of just that little bit of climbing that just went on just there, because I look like a pro. Right. Oh, stop it. Right, there we go. I feel like once you get to this little nook, it's just, yeah, it's still awkward, but it's comfortable. You can just doink, and then hello, and it's like a sort of there's a definite method of getting past that last little nook. Now, last time I did this, just now, to get back to where I wanted to start the video from, I did it second attempt. So there was this was kind of the thing from the first video. This section, and it was a nightmare, and I couldn't get it right at all. Now, when I did it just now, I think I started from sitting on this rock like that, and I just went bonk, donk, oops, and then threw the hammer on the other side, and it all worked out beautifully. Obviously that didn't happen on this occasion, but let's just give it one more quick go, and then we can always do some edits later on. If I end up doing exactly the same failure all over and over again, that's not fun to watch. Or is it fun to watch? Oh, that was close. Did you see what I did? I didn't get the hammer quite high enough, quite fast enough. I flicked it round and I got the underside of the lantern instead of the top. And that was just incredibly stupid. Good save, though. The stress of this game comes from not necessarily the failure itself, but the belief that you shouldn't have failed, and wanting to have achieved it faster. And that's why I've been a bit cross. So there you go. There's some information for you. No! That's slipping, that hammer is slipping. Let's get... Careful! No sudden moves. No sudden moves. No. Down. Down. Now, because of editing, this video won't be as long as it's actually taken me, but 11 minutes ago when I started recording, this is exactly where I was sitting. So, the question is, am I enjoying this? And the answer is I have laughed quite a lot, and I have sworn 3 times. So we're 50-50. But now we're up on the flat. And now we've got this lovely climb again. So here we go. 1, 2. Oh, fall off. Start again. And a 1. Oh. And ready. Yep. No. Oh. I don't know whether these yup noises are helping. I mean, they're kind of helping me a little bit. No! 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 I need to... What I've come to realise is that there is quite a lot of movement that you get from which direction you shove the mouse in. If you kind of make a big way arc, where's my mouse? Do that, woo, in a big circle. You really will fly off out sideways. If you pull it straight down, you will launch yourself straight up into the sky. And I'm probably going to have to show you that in a minute. Okay, so we are back on the dangly bit. Dangly bit. Which is a bit tricky, because you kind of feel like you should be able to do it in a smooth, nice motion, but if you try doing it and you get it wrong, it all falls over. So we're back in the middle of the strange house in the sky. Now, last time, I attempted to go and show you what's over there, But there is actually kind of a shortcut that you might be able to achieve. Whoops. I'm not sure whether it is a shortcut, because I'm not really sure exactly where it goes. But essentially, if you do this and get your hammer on that stairway on the right-hand side, that seems to be a good thing. Nah! Of course, climbing up that stairway is a slightly different matter. But the thing is, if you fall off here, then you've got stuff underneath you. You know, there's like all of this land. Whereas if you, over in this section, on this climb that I was doing over here, you've got this backstop, but then you've got this gap just here. And if you fall down there, as you see, you end up at the very beginning, which is the bit that makes you, well, it makes me laugh. So, whoops. If I can just, hey-yah! Oh, that was terrible. Oh. That's probably about right. Let's try it. Ready? Hey! Oh, banged into it. Lovely. So I think I need to go up these stairs and over that chair. Ah! And it's very frustrating, but effectively that's where I'm at now. This is as far as I have now got, and more interestingly, I'm not the only one playing this game. My son Arthur is playing this game as well, and he's at the same place, so that's good, because I'm basically on par with a 10-year-old boy, which really, in gaming terms, is all I've ever wanted. Oh, jeez. Right, let's try and just get one really big, nice fling off this yellow thing. Well, the alternative is to go all the way up the other bit, but I'm pretty sure it just sends you back to... There we go. No! Stop it. Right. Oh! Okay. Ready? No! Ah! I mean... Whoa! The good thing is that... I'm stuck on a pumpkin. The good thing is that, at least by mucking around with this particular bit of being stuck, you can't fall down all the way. What's going on? Oh, come on, Joe. Right, so if we just lower ourselves down and then yeet ourselves up. No, it didn't work. You really do need a big yeet. Like that, but not in that direction. The alternative is that you just take the much easier route, but that then leads to further complications when you get to the top of a kind of step ladder with a boy sitting on it with a slide. Whoa. I mean, I could show you up there, because it's easier to get to than this. No! Why do you keep bouncing off? Doing. I mean, the alternative is rake to slide. Ah! Yeah, as I said, up here. Whoops. Get on the rake. get on the bottom of the slide, land on the slide, climb your way up here. You can't get past that boy, I don't think, but you can. Whoops, hang on. You can boink yourself over here, and that puts you on. So there's another way to get up to that bit that I can't. It sort of feels like the bit I'm trying to do, the shortcut, might be an unintentional shortcut. But I get the feeling that although the bloke says so, I don't think there was actually that much unintentional accidents in this game. But maybe, I don't know. It's definitely doable, but ultimately, if you go the other way, you end up on the bit on the left-hand side of that stepladder, of those stairs, not stepladder. And so you still have to try and climb those stairs. And that seems to be the bit which I can't do at the moment. Is climb those stairs. So I can get to them very rarely. Oh, stuck. Ah! Ah! You can get to them rarely, but I cannot get up them, and I just keep falling off, and it's annoying. And of course it's annoying because... Oh, that's sort of the point of the game, isn't it? Right, so here I am. Nicely settled. Got to get up those stairs. Not really sure the best way of doing it though. I mean, do you twink? But no, and then you fall down again. So that's where we've got to so far. There's a whole extra bit. Goes on and off, up forever, and I'm stuck. So I'm going to take a week, figure that out, play it a little bit in the background without getting too frustrated, and I will bring you back a third episode in which I show you the next bit, and hopefully over the course of about an hour we might actually finish the game. It'll be an hour of your time, it won't be an hour of my time. I think my time, it looks like it's going to take about 30 hours, but there you go, that's life. So there's a cat. Anyway, thank you very much for watching me in my cauldron with my hammer today, and I'm glad I'm leaving this not on the ground. That's a good thing, although I did also enjoy ending last episode by laughing a lot. But here we are, on top of a yellow roof, somewhere in the sky, at the top of what looked like it was going to be a mountain, and has now turned into a peculiar construction yard. Keep it real, people. See you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.